starting the recording now totally didn't forget, and like the recording is starting at a totally normal time. Unlike last time, though, it won't be possibly starting in the middle of a session. Because I still don't know if the PlayStation music is it's okay to have in the background. Because I haven't uploaded that to YouTube yet.
Was it in the VOD or was it like
It's in the VOD.
in the stream?
It's in the VOD
Okay.
no matter what. I don't have separate audio.
Yep.
And even if I had separate audio, it comes from the audio of the capture device. So if I separate that, that'd be a hell. I'd have to like edit every single video. So that way, like the two tracks would be combined. Otherwise, the game would be silent. So screw that noise.
All right, I'm not hearing it in the stream at the very least.
Well, that's because the PlayStation is turned off. This time I remembered. This time I remembered to turn that shit off. But
I tried to help.
no. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Last time on, I almost called it Pokemon again. Last time on My Hero. Or as was said earlier, last time, Pokemon People Edition, you all had spent some time in the little area that Gertrude had found that belonged to her mother, while kind of interviewing some of the NPCs to get to know them a little bit better, possibly get a little bit better with your dynamics. Gertrude spent some time with Gabby and Brunel. You could stop hovering over every little thing. You're being cute. Gertrude spent some time with Gabby and Blue Ren, while also talking to Brunel about trying to get information about her mother, but finding out that Brunel kind of just didn't know much about that, didn't really know anything about what was going on here, and that the one to ask would be someone who's worked with the company longer than she has. While Gertrude was doing that, Bob had been talking to Sickle and Ammo, and getting a little bit of an idea of some of the villains, some of the more premier villains on the streets, and getting a better idea of some of the heroes as well. So he got some some little info. And Ori was doing more work on fixing up the J-bot. Because that's you know what, that's what Jay is gonna be in this world. He's just gonna be a robot. He's just totally a robot now. And now malware is I don't know why. Wait, no, there we go. Malware. There we go. Malware is helping to fix that up, as far as you guys know. But the group had left from the base, and was making their way back to the car, parked over here, but encountered some problems. Encountered some lady folk. And they were basically told by all of the more experienced people, get the fuck out, cause you can't handle this shit right now. And so that's what they did. They got out of Dodge, and they drove to the one safe house that Ori could think of, and that was their best friend and mortal enemy, Dolphy Benton Smurf. His home. The group camped out above above his house, in the cafe / home of a totally evil man. Met his wife. She likes to cook. And as the day started to wane on more, they're now in the evening time. Their group reconvened, finding them. Some of them injured and tired. 1, 2, and 3. Just injured and tired. And as they were possibly thinking about heading out, though, that's when people started flooding in to eat at this cafe. Since even though it was closed earlier, they saw activity, and well, when you see activity in a place that sells food, you just think it's open. And unlike most places, these people don't have the heart to tell them no. And so that is my very long recap. Anyone die yet? No, well, technically, yes.
Yeah.
They got better.
I mean...
Yeah, they got better.
The cat tried to use the quirk last session, and that actually, you know what, that's something I forgot. Or we tried to use their quirk, and the group denied that, and then had to deal with the ramifications of, why did you just try to kill the cat?
Don't forget about the dog.
What dog? Oh, right, I forgot. Ronin's character kicked a dog.
It was a villain, I swear.
He kicked the dog. You know what? I did forget about that. Here, let me give you an inspiration for reminding me that so I could be able to mercilessly tease Ronin about it in the coming stream.
What can I say except you're welcome?
Thank you. But yeah, that's what was going on last time. The poor dog, you're right. Don't worry, I'll get revenge on Ronin in the next session of the regular D&D game that we run.
Don't kick my dog.
I'm not gonna kick your dog, I'm gonna kick your character.
So you're saying Ronin's character's a dog?
No, I'm not gonna kick his character that's a dog. Yeah,
actually, no, I don't.
Well, you do have a cat, and I can be able to kick that, and then that'll piss off the rest of the party. Well, one member of the party. And then you'll make a new one.
As long as it was around during the long rest, it can take a kick. Just don't eat it again.
I'm going to disintegrate it. That's going to be the kick that I use.
Oh no.
I cast disintegrate. Goodbye, cat.
Power word kill on the cat.
Yeah, see, Cyan knows. Cyan gets it. I still will always remember...
Why power word kill on me, then?
Because I won't kill my player like that. I need to torture you more. I still remember, though, like, whenever I talk about, like, how, like, you know, trying to, whatchamacall, trying to, like, end the pet of a player, I still remember about how I, even though I had a dragon try and attack a dog, the dog still lived, and then, like, I couldn't be able to get a turn. I couldn't get a turn in edgewise, and
that was pretty crazy.
That was a nightmare. That was my luck in, like, full-fledged glory of not being able to hit anything, including the freaking dog. Breath attack, and even the dog freaking lived it.
That's the problem. You tried to attack the dog that wasn't a villain.
You're right.
Karma came for you then.
Karma did come. And karma will come for you as well, because you don't know if that dog was actually a villain.
Someone, I can't remember if it was
oh yeah,
Ori or if it was...
They talked about it, yes. You weren't there. So you didn't know that dog was a villain.
No, in the moment, when the dog
in the moment it was
showed up, it's like...
Or did say at the time,
that
shit. Dog was at the crime scene.
Well, yes, but you don't know that that just because the dog was at the crime scene doesn't make it a villain. Maybe
and chased Ori out and killed a guard.
What? Okay. The dog didn't kill a guard. The dog led them over to the villain that killed the guard. There's a difference.
Yeah.
Just because the dog is
Transitive property.
just because the dog is an accessory to a crime does not mean they committed the crime.
Transitive property.
Saber doesn't know that. Saber just heard them say, like, "Oh, that's a villain," and then just kick.
Yeah, oh yeah, you know what? I saw this earlier. You guys have gotten another extra AP. You guys are just stacking these right now.
Oh.
For when combat eventually
nice.
does happen, you guys will have extra shenanigans. Thank you, Fen.
Yeah, British. Also,
Thank
combat
you.
did technically start once.
It
It
did.
just ended really quickly.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Wait.
And only one person participated.
Yes.
True.
So I gave you the... I did. Let me just take one of those away.
And then we tried to hit the reset button, and then everyone thought Bob was a villain.
Yep.
Oh no, I was talking about Gertrude killing the robot.
Oh yeah, that. That
Yeah.
was cool.
Yeah, I guess it was that the combat scenario. Us running away was more stay alive.
Yeah.
Fair, fair.
But we'll find out if you have any combat scenarios this session, as we'll go ahead and start with the group up top.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What you doing up
Yep,
there?
or are you still fixing up the sword for Gertrude? Just okay, well, it's a good thing. Hopefully, he doesn't actually miss the acetylene torch.
Go ahead and give me a technique roll if you want for how quickly you're doing this.
Okay. I just gotta
Can I
scroll
give
over
inspiration?
No.
Oh, okay.
Is it technique or would it be mind because of inventor?
You would be able to use mine then. Go for it.
All right. Okay.
There you go.
Oh wow.
So 19.
Okay, yeah. You've got some degree of success, so you will be you're fast at work at, I guess it was, what was it, improving this weapon?
Essentially making it into a fire sword to a degree.
Yeah,
Which
you're
Fancy word of saying put an acetylene torch in it and then an extender to make the flames go higher on the edge.
yeah, you're able to kind of like get this without needing too much of the original blueprints. You're able to get an idea of what kind of like build you're going for, and yeah, you're gonna be able to increase the damage output of this sword.
Cool.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, more fire.
Yeah, if you get into combat, then we'll figure it out on the go. But otherwise, I'll figure that out by the time of the next session.
Yeah. Alright, well, that's done with.
Yeah, so you're still like gonna be like hard at work at that. It's not gonna be like completely figured out, but like you're gonna be able to get that by the end of the night. You're gonna be able to get that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like within the next like hour or two, and hell, when Doofy's freed up, you could even be able to like quicken your pace even faster.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's just hope this idea doesn't, I mean, I guess it would depend on whether it's a good thing or a bad thing.
I don't exactly know what you mean by that.
Do you not remember what happened at the previous base with the fight? She kind of just
Yeah, I
went
can-
all out and seemed to be progressively losing control almost.
Yeah, right. You're somewhere not to be, and you need to be careful with that.
Yeah.
Have you thought? Oh.
Okay, I'm not getting any pings at least from that, so I think we're good for the immediate future.
Have you thought about getting her to have Anger management classes?
Do you want to do the honors?
I think
Not at the
she
moment.
mentioned she has gone through those.
Yeah,
They didn't work.
Well, I mean, we can be able to, if you give the right carrot, then any kind of, training can be, any kind of training can go better or worse. Zariah says he's still kind of like bandaged up, just kind of like leaning against like the wall. He will.
I took a bit of a beating.
Oh yeah, mostly from himself.
Oh yeah.
Where is? You know what? I will steal. Is this yours? Let me just. Actually, it wouldn't be him, it would be her. Yeah. She was with your group for the most part. I think I can tell one carrot that Gertrude might like. But I don't know exactly how well it will, That's the best way to say this. I think she likes that cat you all have around every now and then.
Really?
Or is just deadpanned at that, just eyes dead.
Like in the picture?
No, it's more like the anime, like just dead eyes, just no light in them. Just tired.
Yeah.
She seems to like that
Maybe
cat a
doesn't like
lot.
carrots.
So maybe if you're able to communicate to that cat, possibly you could be able to have it spend some time with her if she does good on keeping her cool. And if she doesn't, then it could just ignore her more.
Well, that's on you, Bob.
Okay. I'll try to figure something out.
Yeah. You're also going to need to tell Gertrude that too. So, good luck on that as well.
By the way, Ori, roll me a, where is it? I'll say, roll me a speed real quick. Ori? Cyan? Oh, my internet went down. Did it go down? Oh, it went down. Ooh, my internet went down bad. Oh, the normal one is down. Ruh-roh. Let me move this over here for the time being. That. I'm trying to fix my stream.
That's all
That's
good.
all good. Yeah.
I was unsure
I mean,
when you wanted us to join.
yeah. You did also mention about wanting to do a shorter session, so we could
I was
try to get
muted.
like a bit of the.
I was muted.
Oh, okay.
Hey. Yeah, no, yeah. I did say we might have a shorter session anyway. So what I had just said right now, what the players could hear, but I could not, stream side couldn't hear. Simplest way of saying it, my, internet went down to the point of, or I'm gonna wait until the ad break's done, because now the ad break's going on. It's just that's one of the things I will always hate with Twitch, is that when, like, a stream ends or something, like, when it, like, cuts out, automatically starts an ad break the next chance it gets, even if, like, an ad break already happened within the hour. It's the one thing with Twitch that I really hate. But yeah, so, okay. Now that the ad break is done, I can explain proper. Basically, internet broke, like, bad level of broke. It's one of the worst we've ever had. So, it kept on coming back and going out. When I tried turning off the Wi-Fi, it would not turn back on, so I had to restart the PC, which meant that the recording... I don't even know if the recording is functional. I haven't tested it, so if the recording's screwed, then this session might be thrown in the bin. What I'm gonna do is, this is gonna be probably a shorter session, and we'll just kind of detail the events of the next day or so, like, the next few hours, and then we'll go from there. We were already gonna make it possibly be a slight shorter session, because I'm not feeling optimal, but, there's a chance that we might not even be having session the next 2 weeks later in the future. So, or like the next few weeks. My brain is all fuddled right now. I'm sorry. There's a chance we might not have session in the next 2 weeks. So I wanted to at least try and force it for myself, since typically I can be able to try and force when I'm not feeling well. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how things go. Sorry, my brain is fucked right now. I'm so annoyed at my internet.
Yeah, it's all good, given everything that's happened.
Oh my god, I was just like, the internet went down earlier today, and I was like, it's fine. It's like, it's gonna be the night. It's raining. We actually are like in the summertime, like right now, when it's raining and cold. That's best for the internet, and then it breaks. It's like, of course. I guess the best thing I'll ask is, do you guys want to keep on going? Because if you guys don't want to keep on going, we can just end here and we can always try and pick this back up another time.
Up to you guys.
I am fine with either or, which doesn't really help in this scenario.
Yeah, I know.
Kome?
Kome?
Did Kome die?
I want to know,
muted?
do you think that you'd be fine with the trying?
One moment.
Oh, gotcha.
I hear.
It's all good. If you need to go and take a second, feel free to take a second.
No, I'm here. Everything's good.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you want to keep going with the stuff today?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was trying to find out, and these two are going to be sitting on the fence, so you were going to be the deciding vote.
Of course.
Yep.
Look, I see both sides of like the case, and it's like, okay, well, I know what I'm doing isn't really helping, so I will just defer to somebody else.
That's fair. Yeah, we'll see how things go. I will say my mood is somewhat broken a little bit because of the internet. That's the one problem with me as a streamer. I'm like, when the internet troubles happen, that's when I start just getting into that mode.
Yep.
But that's just how I am as a person.
That's fine, man. Everything's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, to take it all out on me.
No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that kind of person to just bully my friends when I'm feeling like shit. That sucks.
Well, I am a dog kicker.
Stop it. I will end session right now if that's what you want me to try and be like, because fuck that. I'll walk away.
It was meant to be a joke.
I get that. I'm saying that I don't like that. I don't want to be bully you for the sake of making myself feel better. That's yuck.
Yeah.
I appreciate you caring like that, but also stop that. But yeah. Okay, so recap of the recap. You guys we left off, I think, at you guys sitting here. I was gonna have you do a roll, I think, Ori. I'm just gonna give it to you after all this, just because I don't want to deal with that hassle. When she was telling you about the carrot on the stick of using Mao, you caught her glance at you for a second.
Oh yeah, no, like I felt like that was just implied normally anyways.
Oh yeah.
Because I imagine Bob was also doing it unintentionally as well. Just, yeah. Because there's no way around that.
I think the only one in that room that doesn't know is Zariah.
Oh, 100%. He's not gonna know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, like Ori said, oh, that's all up on you, Bob. They tell Gertrude.
Yep. Yeah. That's gonna be a later problem, hopefully. Push it off for as long as we can.
Mm-hmm. Probably do it back at the house.
Yeah. Once that is safe. You don't have a bounty on you, so that's kind of tough to deal with.
Oh, good Schrodinger me.
Christ.
I meant put me in a box.
Okay. Yeah, hide you somewhere.
Yeah. I don't think they have a tracker on me, given that I could encrypt my phone.
You have a phone?
Of course I do.
You're a weird cat.
And this... so I'm told. I mean, what kind of cat normally points to the, like, gestures to the acetylene torch sword? This. What kind of cat does this?
Fair point.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Do you need me to do any touch-ups on yours as well? Any of you?
I'm good. I don't use it.
I feel like you...
Yeah, sorry.
I was gonna say, like, I feel like out of everybody, you might need something.
Oh, that doesn't work. It doesn't really work for me typically. Corrosive nature of my quirk makes it difficult to use attachments.
Mm.
For the most part, the fact that I even kind of found someone to make clothes that work for it is enough.
So is it thermal based or is it almost radiation based?
Kind of radiation, a little bit of both in a way.
Okay, so
Radiation
if
and
it's
a little bit of
radiation
thermal.
based, we can use it to possibly charge a battery, so that way we can store any excess energy off somewhere else, so that way you can use some of your power without relying on your power.
That's a
Ah,
thought for
that
another
sounds
day.
interesting.
You need to get better though.
Oh, I know. I gotta go and be able to protect you all.
How about you, Bob? Anything you fancy?
I think I'm good. I just need to get the hero outfit, and I can make my own stuff.
All right. Okay.
I guess it's just at this point just waiting for whatever's going on downstairs to die down.
Yeah, just lay low.
So what's the
I mean, who
plan
knows? Maybe we
afterwards?
can get bacon here. Who knows? Maybe we can get bacon here to disguise everybody.
Could do that. We could try and maybe... we could go out the window.
I could make us a rope to climb down. We're on the second floor, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably that's for the best, especially with Gertrude's luck.
I mean, she could stay here.
Would it be wise to split us all up?
It's pretty much your choice at this point. There's a few places we can lie low, and well, at this point, there's really only three places. You guys could try and make your way back to your little fort. We could go to the Vigilante's little HQ, or you can
Just across the road.
what's up?
Yeah, that's just across the road from here.
Yeah, it's not too far. We could be able to lie low there, spend the night if need be. If you want, you
Should
could try and
probably at
even
least move. Sorry.
No, you go. You're the one who might have a better idea than me.
No, I'm just saying that I probably should move my car, because I'm assuming they will be searching around this area to look for us. If not that, they would go to other places we frequent to get to Ori.
You know, don't worry about them too much. We were able to go and caused a little bit of a ruckus, so they can't be able to do any searching around here for the day, or at least for the rest of the night.
Oh, okay.
Never mind. I should probably do the thing for your car then before you take it off somewhere else. Just puts down like the sword real quick, goes to the window, hops out.
Okay.
Yeah, cats land on their feet, they're fine, maybe.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Fuck.
Roll.
What I'm doing is
me-
I'm switching the plates on Bob's car.
That's fair. Guess
Ah,
roll
that's
me
a good idea.
roll
Definitely a
me
crime.
roll me your speed.
Look, I'm the one breaking the law here, not Bob.
Yeah. Roll me your speed, Ori. Let's see how well you go get down from the second floor. You're fine.
So, yeah, on that.
Yeah, I'm not 20.
Nice.
Ori is able to jump on out and make their way across the street over to Bob's car and easily start messing with the plates.
Hey, Zero, could I just be fancy with his car just real quick?
Yeah, what's up?
Just goes in the interior, opens a glove box, pushes a button, the plate just rotates to the other side,
Yep.
and there's already a fake one on there.
Yep.
It's a hidden button
Damn.
Bob doesn't know.
It's a button that Bob doesn't know, and it's even more funny because this isn't even the company car, so you've probably done this to every one of Bob's stuff, and Bob just doesn't know.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
most likely. If anyone knows where Bob lives, it would be Ori.
Bob is basically your sidekick at this point.
Mhm.
I'm down for it.
Yeah, it's just partner in crime.
No. Partner in justice.
It's while you're out here that you
I
do
just-
see that there seem to be a few cops around. You see that there seems to be a lot more activity down the street where you know that the fight had been.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, probably some scorch marks around there somewhere.
Oh yeah. So you see that there are some wandering about. I'll say that let's see. Banana John. Let me see. Where Jeff is the let's see what kind of luck we're going with for this.
And Jeff dies again.
No. Jeff's fine. Jeff's off on like the other side of town, so you don't have to worry about you don't have to worry at least as far as you can tell. The only one that would probably notice Gertrude doesn't seem to be anywhere around here.
You also got to remember, I am currently disguised. I don't look like myself.
Yes, but a detective on the case will always find their criminal.
Yeah, it's a very good detective. Can't even tie their fucking belts.
This is a style choice, young man. I don't want to hear. Oh, can't even go ahead and like tie their own belt. Well, you can't even put on pants in this one. So what's that say about you? Huh? Huh? Huh?
Oh yeah.
Doesn't even have a lower body. It's fine.
was
He
having
doesn't
fun.
need pants.
I can see the lower
He's
body.
all pants. He's all pants in the other one.
You're gonna keep on fucking making the joke about that.
I'm just having fun though.
No, I know, but you guys keep on making fun of their belt. The problem is, it's not even like this is like this is a coat belt, so it makes sense for it to be tied like this sometimes. That's the style.
Oh yeah. It's just too big for him.
No, that's actually what happens with the coat belts sometimes. It's actually yeah, like some of them are made like that. Like they have
I
the
guess I'm
buckle
just
and everything, but like
uninformed.
you could be able to wear them like that. It's just every single time it's like this isn't as like weird as you think it is.
Yeah. I'm uncultured. in
That's
the ways
fine.
of the coats.
It's fine. It's just
I'm
funny
gonna be
me.
honest. I'm pretty sure that's just an American thing.
Mm-hmm. It could be. That was how like they used to do it in like the old detective like black and white shows.
Hmm.
They used
Cool.
to have like them like made like that. They don't do it these days, so it's a little bit. It's I guess it's more showing my age more than anything. Feeling the old age. But yeah, that's what you can see, is that you seem to be somewhat in the clear for right now, but depending where you go, it might be a little bit more difficult for you.
Okay. Oh. Or he's gonna like take mental notes of like where all the police officers are stationed, and then just climb back up the rain spout and back into the room, Nope, I didn't get to change the state. There we go.
Yep. No, don't worry.
Using the
I
cat
imagine that
utility.
they were that the hat was on before they even come in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, you might want to be a bit discreet about that. There's police officers roaming around everywhere.
Yeah, that's why they're gonna have a little bit of a difficulty about wandering around. Helps that Temptress has a bounty on her head, and that one's more on the law perspective rather than just, bounty hunters.
Mm.
Yeah,
Probably-
makes sense why they wouldn't come around here then.
Yeah. I don't think you have a straight shot to where the base is. However, the Vigilante base should still be clear. Probably
Typically
drive
is.
into the underground parking lot.
Typically is. Law enforcement stay away from it.
I suppose I could, but maybe. How many law enforcements were on there? Or policemen?
A couple dozen, at least from what I could see in the immediate area.
Okay. Probably shouldn't be driving then, just hunker down here.
Yeah. I should install a police scanner in your car at some point.
That I am most likely sure is a crime.
I mean, what we do currently is also a crime.
So long as you don't broadcast.
Wait, what?
Sorry.
No, go on.
I don't. Okay.
Having a police
Ronin,
scanner in your car
Be
is
careful with what you say on stream.
at least in most places in America, it's not a crime to have a police scanner. Broadcasting on it is a crime, but just
Okay.
hearing police
Really?
chatter on like a radio or something is not. No, it's not.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
It's a by-state type of deal.
Okay.
Yeah, check your local laws just to make sure. But
I'm not
in
doing that
general,
anyway.
it's
Yeah,
typically
there wouldn't
fine.
really be a need for it. Some people are just too curious or news reporters.
Like I
Yeah.
know a couple people who were working in like one of the more dangerous cities who had one just in case something was going on around where they worked.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's pretty smart. Also, I would probably want to move instead of actually installing that.
That's also very fair.
Well, they were a nurse, so
Yeah.
they kind of had to go work over there
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
We
because it
can
was COVID time.
we can move away from this topic.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess we're hunkering down here for tonight. Just to
Yeah.
be sure.
Okay, if that's okay with the family, yeah. You guys can do that.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. He will get himself up. I think that since we at least know where you all are, I can be able to go and make my way over to the base and see how things are there.
Wait, so how are you getting out of here in that condition? And with all the people downstairs?
I'll just say that my quirk activated when I got a little bit of heated.
I didn't know if you were one of the recognizable types or not.
To some degree, but having the detective help out is a nice little touch.
Okay, good luck.
Yep, you two got this.
Hey, as they're leaving, roll me a mind, the two of you.
I shall do that.
Alright.
My mind isn't as sharp, but it's... yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a moderate amount of sharp, like 11.
Eh,
Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah, that's 19.
Ori, as he's about, like, as they're going out of the door, did he just say they have a detective that they work with or something?
Hmm. 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 So they have contacts then. That makes sense.
Yep. There's no context there. You might want to go and find that out.
No, contact.
Oh, contact. Very fair.
As in, like, an informant, essentially.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense they would have that.
Yeah. Well, I need to finish up this thing.
As
I should
the,
probably make a safety switch on this too.
as the two of
Yeah.
you are going to be
Yeah.
doing that, I'm going to switch us down to the bottom floor for real quick. As Gertrude, you kind of like, you're sharing a table with like Sickle and Ammo. A lot of you kind of just have your order in silence. You're like getting some food. You see out of the corner of your eye that Hope and Zariah come on down from like the upstairs, and they just kind of like leave out the back door. They just like they go over to the back door. They go to their friends for a second. They go over and each of them picks one of them up, and they just leave.
I can't believe they left Larry to pay the bill by himself.
Larry's there. Larry's gonna be just Larry's now alone at the big table. Now they'll be off the map technically. Gertrude? Anything
Yes.
you want to do? Do you want to try
Yeah,
and
food and
talk
quiet.
to Sickle or Ammo? Do you want to grab Larry? Do you want to go up to your friends? What do you want to do?
Depends. Do I recognize anyone?
Roll me a mind. Let's see. Would you recognize anyone in here?
I rolled an 11.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. For the most part, you don't really recognize too many people in here. You recognize Larry,
Of course, I recognize Larry, these two, these guys,
you don't recognize her that
and then
well.
this guy came in.
What? You don't you do recognize him. You recognize this man's. He looks somewhat familiar to possibly a face you had seen growing up, but it's hard to tell. He would have probably been around maybe like a few years older than you, but you're not sure. Maybe this is someone like you may have gotten a chance to know. Maybe this is just someone who looks like a person you had a chance to know while on the streets. But other than him, the only other person you actually can recognize like a quick like glance is actually this woman over here. This woman is a woman by the name of Amal, who has in the past she She's done some. She was like a whatchamacallit. She was a older classman of Olive's in the past. She was about 2 or 3 years older than her. So, you had seen her maybe like once or twice hang out with Olive, but otherwise, you haven't seen her in quite a while.
Hmm. So she's around like my age, I take it then.
Around your age, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I don't think I'm gonna talk too much. This guy, I can't place him. That's funky to me.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna mind my own beeswax.
That's fair. Do you not want to talk to Ammo or Sickle at all?
Not much more than like a, oh, can you pass the salt and stuff like that? Like typical like things when you're eating with someone, you know?
That's fair. Then a lot of you will eat in silence for the most part. Is there anything you think you can think of that you might want to do during this time, or do you just want to finish your meal quickly and rejoin the others?
Yeah, I'm rejoin the others so that I can actually let my guard down.
That's fair. Do you want to yoink the Larry?
Yep.
Okay. Figured I'd ask you if that's what you want to do before you head up. You just grab him over the back of his like jacket and just haul him out of the chair. People just kind of like give you both a side glance, but you just walk on up. They don't like. They don't seem to pay it any too much mind.
I welcome you too.
Uh-huh.
You need people down there.
It's just normal crowd, right? It's not like anything's too, dangerous.
I recognize that guy.
What guy?
I don't know from where, and that's a problem.
Wait, what guy?
Can't. The guy in the red shirt and the black jacket.
Oh, you mean the dragon?
Does that ring a bell?
Roll me... Just roll me a d20. Odds it does, evens it does not. Nope.
Dragon. Doesn't run in any crowd I know.
Well,
But
I imagine...
But I recognize him.
I guess it makes sense you would recognize him. He's one of the top heroes of I Island. I think he was number 5 hero currently.
Damn.
Wait a
He's just
minute.
downstairs.
Yeah, there were a few heroes down there. Ori, your friend is a villain?
Misguided individual is how I'd call him outside.
Huh. This city could be really weird sometimes.
It comes with the territory.
Try not to pay attention to labels. It's your actions that matter.
What your actions will dictate your label.
She just kind of shrugs.
Fair enough, I guess.
So, what's the plan?
Well, lay low, don't get killed, and... Well, probably should act as soon as we can to get more evidence as to what happened with Foxtails.
If I recall correctly, you simply walked in there and got attacked. Ori, addressing to Ori, she says that.
Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, those out there are taking a few pictures. I haven't had... Oh, no way, I did have time to develop them. Just lifts up hat slightly and then just puts them on the table.
I see.
You go over and you look at the pictures. There are only a few that were able to be taken, but looks like a business of some kind. It's hard to tell what kind it was. Most of the interior has been wrecked. It's not sure if there is a fight that may have happened there. Looks like there could have been one.
Yeah. The dog is in one of them, too.
Well, it was highly
Because that's what alerted it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Could be.
I see. So the place is wrecked. That means there was a fight there. Presumably. Unless it was always wrecked and people just suck at cleaning up.
Does it look like more of like a someone like purposely threw things around, or like it just happened while something else was going on?
That's a good question.
Roll me.
Because this could be either like collateral or a ransacking.
I want to say for you with this, it's an unfortunate, but roll me your mastery. Because you've been around a fight or two in your life. Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh no.
I mean, it looks like a brawl. It looks like something that you would do. So maybe it's someone with a similar quirk. Maybe you did that.
Oh no.
I avert my eyes, like kind of just trying to breathe in, breathe out, getting myself worked up, thinking about fighting. I can't tell the difference.
What?
Yeah, Larry, you have a look.
Sure.
You're a smart kid.
Yeah, I'm smart. Totally. Where's Larry's sheet? Yeah, Larry. That's one of the things Larry is good at. Is smart. That is the only thing Larry's good at.
Kids in school.
Let's just make I'll make a metal dice. It's so metal.
Fancy.
Fancy. It's a weighted dice to make sure that I get a nat 1 in my first roll for him. Technically not my first roll, but it is a 3.
Oh, 3. With a -2 in mastery.
Well, for this, it would have been his mind, because this doesn't have anything to do with his background. Mastery kind of worked... True. I don't want to keep on doing only mind rolls with you guys, because that's what I keep on doing. I might have to change up some of... I may need to give you get those whatchamacallit, those abilities that I still need to kind of like work the kinks out of, and I need to give that to you guys soon, so I can make you guys roll
Oh,
that
yeah, the
shit.
passives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, so you're telling me any streetwise roles are essentially just mastery?
Not gonna
Damn.
always be mastery.
No wonder.
Not always gonna be mastery. Sometimes it may be technique. Sometimes it might be like normal mind for you. I just want to kind of like go with giving you guys something a little bit different every now and then.
Of course, I get you.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that unfortunately at that time the only thing I could think of was either mind or mastery, and one was
There's-
subpar for you and the other one is worse for you.
Here's the thing. Mastery does make sense in Gertrude's case
Yeah.
because it's, she goes dragon crazy, and mastery over understanding what happens during that.
Yep. I'll say this: if you had
Yeah.
gotten high enough, it would have given you something. Specifically,
Yeah,
you.
unfortunately, all she sees is destruction and like I could do it better potentially. I don't know.
He,
You got that villain mentality going.
Larry will look at it. I don't really know if I've never really been around a fight per se. Was it a fight?
That is something we aren't fully aware of.
We do at least know that it was a while back that this incident occurred.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't today that a fight occurred, so it would have been long gone already. The stairs were out, so that is an indication something happened in there,
Yeah.
at least.
The abduction happened like 2 days ago, right?
About that, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe this is more recent.
Could be. He'll go back over and sit down. Seems to take out his phone a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's a strange dog.
Oh yeah, no, that was the thing that was chasing us. Or chasing me. And the one that Gertrude kicked.
I still can't believe you kicked a dog.
It's a villain.
It's still a dog. What if Mao turned out to be a villain? Would you kick Mao?
Of course.
Pretty sure. Yeah, there it is.
Wow.
You would really kick Mao like that? You'd have
In
no
any
remorse.
case,
You'd have no remorse. Larry just kind of looks
If
back.
it's a fight, it's a fight. Besides, I'd hardly call him an animal.
What would you call Mao?
A person.
Huh? Huh?
I believe it's because of the sentience.
Sentience? It's a cat.
I
It's
can-
just a cat.
I can
right?
probably convey tones and words to you, essentially. And no normal pet is able to do that naturally anyways.
All this nonsense. Heroes, vigilantes, villains. None of it's in the place of beasts to partake in. So, the dog's a villain. I feel no remorse.
Speaking of which, just tilts like or pushes a button on like the handle of the sword that Or's working on. Just the torch lights up, showing the saber off. It still needs a bit of touch-ups, but this is what you're gonna be working with for a bit.
You gave the Berserker a worse firestorm. You just look off on the side.
I'm gonna look at Larry. Can I pull up like, just with my eyes, like pull up like the menu to voice chat him directly?
Yeah, sure.
Is that an option?
Yeah, go for it.
Just,
Direct message.
yeah, just. I made sure I gave Bob a remote to try to turn it off remotely in case things went awry.
Oh, thank goodness. It's just, you see that some of the pale, like he just paled completely at seeing the fire. Skin kind of just goes back to being a little bit more, still somewhat pale, but just a little bit more color. Okay.
There's also, yeah. It's also running on gas, so it's not gonna last forever as well.
It'd be fine. At the very least, it'll cut regardless.
I don't know about cutting, more about maiming pretty well, but
Melting,
tomato, potato.
scorching, burning.
Depending on how strong our enemies are, I don't think we should look too lightly on this. Getting more powerful is something we should all strive for.
I mean, I guess.
Agreed.
You guys are due for a level up anyway.
That's funny coming from you.
Oh no, you
I
guys
think
have
he
like,
means that literally.
yeah, like I think like if you, it's just like he kind of like puts up like a little experience bar. You all are about 90% of the way.
Huh.
That's not
You can
concerning.
see that.
My quirk's kind of weird, like
How?
you guys know.
How does that even work?
Oh. I imagine it's just like a second wind almost. Though I feel like the more concern is what classifies more as EXP, because what's from stopping us from just brawling one another?
Well, I mean, like, you probably could, but I feel like what classifies that is that glances over at Gertrude, then glances back down to you. I think that there's a little bit of a difference in power.
I more meant these two, just points at Bob and Gertrude.
Oh, you don't need to go
I
on.
think what might.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just the guy in the chair.
Sorry,
Okay,
Bob.
so
you
what
were...
are you saying, Zero?
No, I was gonna say. Sorry, Bob. What were you gonna say?
I think what might constitute as EXP is, I assume, how we have developed in our quirks, potentially. We've been using those a lot lately.
Technically, yeah.
At least a lot more than what we usually do on our normal days. I mean,
I sure hope you
just did
haven't
the night
been
vision
using your
thing.
quirk. Sorry.
Which one did you say that to?
Basically just
Yeah, I said that to Ori. Like, I sure hope you haven't been using your quirk a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, looks at Bob. Let's just hope it's not that case.
I mean, overuse of a quirk in a way that it's not meant to be could also possibly be a way that limits oneself.
Well, if you want to test out that theory, Bob, there's a perfectly good electrical outlet right there.
That's what I'm
That's where
saying.
we
That
got the fork cell.
I think that's possibly what's been limiting you, Ori. I think it's more that you're willing to just die, just at the sake of, like, if one thing goes wrong, or just as a way of testing. I think it's not given your quirk a chance to really evolve past what you've needed.
Mm-hmm. Again, we don't fully know the scenarios yet. We're just gonna have to figure that out as we go.
Yeah, that's fair.
Or I don't know,
Yeah.
maybe we can bring up more of the robots online.
Hmm.
There were some spare parts over there, so I could probably fix up a couple more.
I mean, if you want, I know that we have to like hunker down in places, but I think out of all of us, I'm probably one of the people that haven't kind of done anything weird. I could go over there if you want to check
Yeah.
it out.
You bring up a good point. You're pretty much in the clear.
You are the most discreet.
Yeah, discreet's one word for it.
I mean, Gertrude isn't wrong here.
Yeah. Should you take your car too?
Car?
Actually, wait, can you even drive?
No, we took a taxi here.
Okay, I was more meaning, are we going to be able to drive Bob's car to a more safe spot?
Oh, do we want to drive Bob's car? I thought going to the base for you. I mean, I could probably drive Bob's car. I mean,
Yeah, don't touch my car.
if we, oh, okay. Your like direct tone, just like, oh, okay, sir. Just looks down. What we could do is, I don't know. Did you just want to drive the car over to the base?
More just to keep it out of sight. But if Bob's like, okay with keeping it here, then yeah.
Well, I mean,
Actually,
if we wait an hour or two and it gets pretty dark, we could maybe just move it over to whatever this base area that you guys have is.
Yeah, that's fair.
a thought occurred.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We found the person entrance. I don't think any of us found a car entrance. Besides the one that leads through the actual lake. And I don't suppose your car is water-bound.
Nope. That's not something it can do.
Well, it opens up to the road, so there's got to be a way to open up before you get to the water.
We could hide it for the time being, maybe, or if you want, like, again, if you just tell me how to get into the place, I can go in and see if anyone's still over there. Okay. Oh, good. Now that you've blawed that to me, it's opened up on the map. I can be able to see it now.
Well, I guess we can just... Should be a tarp or something around here.
So your quirk comes with a minimap as well?
Yeah, that's how I found all of you. I was able to, like, see your locations.
Right, yeah, you did mention that.
That's the base.
Is it just us, or can you see others?
Just you.
So does everybody have access to the map, or...
Well,
I think we'll
hold
have
on.
the UI.
What's the matter?
0.
Yo, what's up?
Can I insight that?
Yeah, you can. Go ahead and roll me you know what? Guard training, go ahead and roll me technique. Do you want to put any inspiration, by the way, in this? Or do you have any inspiration?
No.
Okay.
I do.
I'll ask you.
Oh my fucking god.
I'll ask you retroactively. Do you want to put inspiration in this?
Yes.
There you go.
Just
I'm being nice to you
Why?
because you've gotten
Why
another
one?
nat one before.
like I'm gonna call him out on like his tone anyway, but like I want to know what the kind of tone it is.
Okay, it's a little bit better. Uh, he's definitely hiding something there. You, as that question, gets asked, you're just kind of, like, honing in on his face. He's not paying attention to you. He's just looking at the other two. You kind of just, like, blink, blink, look away. Yeah. Just look back to them.
Wait, so do we all have the option for the minimap, or?
I don't really know. Maybe not at the moment. Maybe my quirk needs to be better.
Would you have access to the messaging feature?
Yeah, maybe I need to do some more work on, like, understanding my quirk to be able to give you guys it.
Yeah, I just need to know whether or not we can turn off our locations at some points of time, too.
Probably maybe in the future.
Probably. Just death stares at Larry.
Yeah, probably. Maybe. Maybe we can
Well,
figure
let's
out
hope
how
that
to
you're right about that, then.
turn that off. He as you death stare at him, he kind of just like turns to look, just sees Gertrude death staring at him. Did I say something to upset you?
Yeah. That tone you had.
I always
You're
have a
hiding
tone.
something.
What? No, I'm not.
What else does it show?
Huh? I think
You
it's
lied
a
to us.
good time to get some. What are you talking about? I think it's a good time to head on out. You know, like, we gotta get to that base so you guys can get some good rest for the day, right?
Larry,
Yeah?
what's wrong?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Is it dangerous to let us know?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I can't tell if that's a compassionate tone or an intimidation tone.
Yeah. What you said, Bob.
She just kind of sighs and exhales. Larry, we're trying to work together here. And if you're holding back information that could be of vital importance, I don't know if I can trust you.
I mean, you probably couldn't trust me anyway. I'm technically not sure if I can trust you. If I'm gonna be real.
She actually kind of flinches at that.
I mean, you haven't exactly been all that nice. To be fair, you don't have any reason to be nice to me, but... Like, what reason have you given me to try and, like, fully trust you?
She looks away, kind of like just looking at the floor. This is the most upset you've seen her.
I beg to disagree.
Like it looks like her feelings are actually kind of hurt.
Damn.
Damn, how could you do that? I thought Gertrude was a dragon, but you hear spitting fire.
It's by association. Listen, we don't always have to share everything. Yes, there's some parts of my quirk that I'd rather not talk about.
I can
It's
understand that.
probably better not to talk about some of it. There's I'm gonna roll for him.
Do that roll.
Yeah, do the roll.
No, it's a. Let's see. I'm gonna roll his resolve.
Oh
He
boy.
needs to
Can I
beat.
boost his resolve?
He needs to beat. He needs to beat a 12. So he needs to get a 14 or higher.
Can I boost his resolve with my ability?
Sure. What does your boost do?
My boost gives me a +2 to the rolls for resolve.
Okay.
It's this thing. Yeah. +2.
So you make it a -1 instead
Oh fuck.
of instead of a -2 for the roll, it's a -1. So that actually makes it so that he can make the save.
Oh boy.
Hey.
Oh.
Because a 13 would have
so
gone down to an 11, so he would not have made that. My quirk lets me know the location of everyone I've gotten a chance to meet. Kind of lets me know where people are. At least in a certain radius.
I understand why you didn't want to divulge that. That kind of quirk can be really dangerous in the wrong hands.
Mm-hmm.
A thought occurred though.
Mm-hmm.
Have you met Foxtail and Mia before?
Not Miss Mio.
You
And
are
at
onto
least-
something.
Yeah. If it's within a certain radius, all we just need to do is canvas, essentially.
He looks
It's a
to
risk,
you.
but
He looks to
that's
you,
brute
Ori.
force.
Ori, I would like your technique now. As he kind of just looks over at you as you say that. Actually, not technique, mastery.
Alright. Mastery. That is
+2.
+2.
+2, yep.
Nice.
Had to happen eventually.
Yeah.
9.
Let's see. Now the thing is, it's gonna be versus his.
Oh boy.
Okay, no. Yeah. You can't read him as he looks to you as you say that. Yeah, we'd have to canvas, I guess. But it'd be hard to do that right now.
Yep. Doesn't mean no, more future thing, but again, that's more brute force.
Yeah.
Wouldn't really say that's the best idea.
Even so, if we only know his location, we don't know anything about who took him.
Hmm.
So we'll be going in blind.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in any
Oh,
case,
that's- yeah.
no, you go first.
No, I was just going to say that this has been very informative, and I was thinking maybe once it gets dark to go to the crime scene to look more into it. I should be able to hide more easily as I am, well, obscured by shadows.
We want to go to the crime scene instead of head away from it?
There might be something that we missed there, actually.
That's what I'm thinking.
Not all of us should go. Not make that mistake like last time. We should probably split up.
Yep, we probably should, to make it easier to move around and to not get caught.
Yeah. Bob is not known to anyone currently, so he's our best chance to move around. I have my disguises. Gertrude, I don't think can go anywhere near the streets currently. So probably getting back to base is the best call.
I think that if you're going there, then Gertrude should probably go with you all. Or, well, with the two of you. If you run into something dangerous, then you'd only really have the two of you.
Yeah, Gertrude is our strongest fighter.
Yeah, but that means we need bacon.
Maybe. I mean...
Unless you have a disguise kit somewhere hidden on you.
I don't have a disguise kit. Don't have anything like that in my quirk. I'm not sure. But I don't think even if I don't trust Gertrude, to be fair, I don't trust the two of you fully, and I think vice versa, you both don't fully trust me yet. It wouldn't be right for you guys to not take Gertrude, and honestly, at this point, I should be going as well.
You're right on that. And for the record, I do trust you.
Then you're a bit of a fool. But that's fine if that's how you want to play it. If that's how you want to play it.
Maybe, or I'm a good judge of character. You don't strike me as a bad guy.
So we just wait until night then.
Yep.
Yeah. Don't suppose it was either any of you guys get Bacon's number, do you?
I don't even know who Bacon is.
Yeah, no, I
Okay.
didn't catch it.
Let's see. Just writes down on a piece of paper, hey, can you call Bacon and give the phone number on this piece of paper? On a piece of paper, jumps out the window again with it in the mouth.
Okay, acting like a cat.
Leaving and heading on out.
Just in through the cat door. Looks around. Hops on chair.
Oh, hello there, kitty. What are you doing here?
Piece of paper's in the mouth.
He will, as you kind of like motion towards the paper, like do you set it on the table?
Well, it's in the mouth. I'm waiting for him to take it out.
We'll go over
Because that's what a cat would do. A cat wouldn't just put it down like a dog.
I think some would. Let's see, will he be able to
It
understand?
depends.
Okay, yeah, he understands.
It depends whether or not it's like a trophy for the human.
Yeah.
He will go down and like grab the paper.
Yep.
Call Big. Looks back down to you.
I will say, it is also /Bob.
Call Bacon/Bob.
No, I did like the minus sign. The minus sign. As in it's from Bob.
Signed by, you know.
Yeah. Slash as in like signed by Bob, essentially.
Yeah, the thing is, he had like about a 19 on his roll to kind of like understand what you meant for, but I don't know.
And then just
He will he will
Walks out.
he will grab you as you try and he just picks you up by the scruff, and he'll head over towards where he saw Gertrude walk up towards because he knows the Bob's probably nearby. So the two of them will just go with you up there.
Yep.
Knocks on the door. Hey, think you guys misplaced your cat?
Oh, you found Mao.
They had a note. Why do you need to call Bacon?
Yeah, the bacon services might be in need pretty soon.
Okay. For what reason?
Well, we were planning on scoping out a place and in need of a disguise for Gertrude.
Okay. Might just be best to just head on over to the HQ. It's not really much of a trip if you guys want to make just head on over right now.
I suppose you are right. We were just being lazy.
A little bit.
Right then, let's go.
Are we gonna wait for it to get a bit darker first? Because the police officers are still out and about.
Yeah, you can if you want to. Do you want? How long would you like to wait till?
Okay.
That's on you guys, because right now I'm in cat mode.
Yep.
Let's give it like an hour.
I'll say that at this point it had been about 30 minutes anyway, so we will say it was around 9 o'clock, so we'll say it's around 10 p.m. for you all.
Okay, 10 p.m. is a good time to head out.
Now the question is, Gertrude, I saw you looking away. What's going on with you?
Just kind of leaning up, like, against the corner here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just kind of, my eyes closed, like, just kind of brooding.
Like a cool girl.
Totally not, like, butthurt that, her attempts at kindness were, like, not appreciated.
Your attempts at kindness were being rude to Larry at any chance that he was trying to be nice to you. You...
Oh, I know. She sees it as being kind, though.
Yeah, well, that's too bad for her. She got called out that it's not kind.
Yeah. Like, I get it. But, yeah, no.
Oh.
She don't do people.
That's fair. As everyone starts getting up to leave, do you go and follow?
Like, me? Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Gertrude does go to follow.
Here we go again.
As Ammo's about to leave. Well, actually, Sickle leaves. Ammo.
I was sleeping.
Ah,
Like, if he sat down, he's well sleeping.
Mal's sleeping.
no.
Then he's just holding Mal.
Yeah.
He's gonna set you down and leave you in there, but now that you're sleeping, he doesn't feel right about that. So as you all are heading on out, Goofy's just like, oh, well, I hope all of you have a good rest of your day, and if you ever want to stop by again, I guess stop on by.
Thank you. Thank you for your hospitality.
Don't be strangers. Any friend of Mao the cat is a friend of me.
Of course.
And any friend of
that's
Ori the
easy.
cat is also a friend of me.
Right.
Did he say that out loud? Like,
No, he's outside.
Okay.
He did say it out loud, but he said that
Like,
he said that to you guys out here.
Okay.
Yeah, he is not saying that in front of all the heroes and villains and whatever else is in there.
What? They're not all villains in here. Like, there's a few heroes here, not all villains.
We don't know.
As far as
Maybe one of them is a double agent.
you never know, you're right. You're right.
Exactly.
So where are you going?
Yeah, to the hideout.
Do you want to move the car while you go and head on over there?
I think the car is. Wait, why the fuck is the wrong license plate on it?
Yeah, you go over and
would you notice it?
yeah, it's like as they all
That's
just
not
start
my
heading
car.
towards the back door, like back entrance, you just like stop, look back over. When did that happen?
That looks a lot like my car. But why? I guess it's not my car.
That's not your
I
car.
but I was parked here. What the fuck happened to my car?
You take a second, do you bring out your
Right,
keys to just be like, where's my car? Click, click.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, as you kind of like just hit like the lock on your keys to like get an idea of where your car is, the one in front of you flashes.
That's what I did. I better not move this one then.
The real question is, how did he do it so
What's
quickly?
the problem?
Good question.
Gertrude's asking you what's the problem.
Ah, sorry, I didn't hear that. Oh no. I thought I saw something.
So we get in or what?
Yeah, let's go.
Gertrude's
Oh,
like,
okay.
are we getting in the car?
Yeah. For a second, it was like it sounded like you were like, oh, okay, we'll just walk then.
As you
Type of-
as you all head on in, you actually see kind of just like off to the side in one of like the various like shops. You see kind of just like sleeping on like one of like in one of the chairs. You just see Seer off to the side sleeping, and you see like in an opposite chair just like face down on the desk. It's these two.
like
That
here.
makes sense.
Yeah, in this little HQ area, they have their own little area.
Oh, okay.
A lot of it's been explained from last time, but a lot of the actually you weren't here for it, so that would make sense for Gertrude to be a little confused. But a lot of the different vigilantes and like their groups and stuff, they have like their own little shop, effectively claimed by each one.
Yep.
I'll also say for the sake of Ori, since you've probably been here as well, you probably claim somewhere in the basement.
Yeah. But Ori's asleep currently.
Oh yeah, I'm just telling you that's something that I'll say that you have another little basement cave.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to point something out that maybe Gertrude could notice, or Ori could notice, because they were witnesses to this.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, there was a man here who was also in the picture with Gertrude's mom.
Yeah. I don't know if I see him yet.
As you are looking about, said man actually does seem to be like working over near a radio of some kind. There seem to be a lot less people here than there were earlier in the day. I'm trying to...
She kind of stops for a moment,
I'll just do that.
like as like we're walking along, and then like just kind of shakes her head and like continues walking.
There we go. The two of them are dead asleep.
Nap time.
Yeah. She'll deal with that later. Right now, we've got work to do.
That's very fair.
Fair enough. Go find bacon.
You head on up to one of the upper floors where you see that like a little sign of mercs with bacon for hire. For rates, call bacon. And you see
Bacon's number.
as you go on in, you see Bacon just sitting on like a chair, like that creepy cat meme, just kind of just sitting there, not even looking at the door, just kind of looking at a wall, and you just see a man kind of working on a gun nearby.
Hmm.
Bacon, we've brought your I don't know if they're your friends or if they're your new bank. Oh, hello, new friends and possible bank.
Hello there.
Bank implies that we hold your money for you. I think that's the opposite of what you want.
Hold your money.
I'm saying
The
you're
metaphor
not
gets
giving
lost
us money. We're giving you money.
Yes. You are our piggy bank now.
Okay then.
That is what you do with a piggy bank, correct? You take the money from it.
I mean, at some point, yeah, that is meant to happen. But generally, you put money in.
Well, yes. You are putting money into your bank and giving it to our bank. Therefore, you are
And
our
that's
bank.
stealing.
That is not stealing.
I see.
We have done nothing of the theft. We have provided service. And then given compensation.
If someone puts money into a piggy bank, that's their piggy bank. If someone else takes money out of that piggy bank that said person owns, then
Oh.
stealing.
I believe that the pretty
Right,
lady is
anyway.
confused.
Anyway, we came here with a purpose. This pretty lady here, as you put it, is disguise.
You need disguise? Why? Is the disguise not good?
Ah,
As far as you guys can tell, she's been still disguised this entire
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
but needs a different one.
You need a
Mhm.
different
Be
one now.
Sneaky.
Need to be sneaky.
Yes.
It isn't exactly sundress weather right now, is it?
Then I think I have the perfect disguise for you. If you would please follow me. It will. Bacon will hold out a hand for you to grab. Bacon will lead you further in.
Oh, yeah.
And as Bacon leads you further in, I have the perfect disguise. As they go over to a cardboard box. And they this large cardboard box they hand to you.
I open it.
It is empty.
Oh, I get the joke.
I do too, but Gertrude doesn't.
What joke? It is the perfect disguise for the sneak. If you are needing to be sneaky, you hide in the box. And then when you are not, you move. And then you hide by
Upon
standing
hearing
still.
the word box, wakes up, goes for the box,
You just go for a box, or go for that box.
Go for the box. That box in particular, and then just sleeps in
You
it.
just go jump into that box and sleep.
The funny thing is, Gertrude was about to refuse, but then suddenly Mao. She will keep the box.
That one will be free of charge.
Right. Is there a way to fold the box to make it easier to transport, maybe?
It is a cardboard box. If it could not be folded, that would be a little weird. Would you say?
Some aren't built. Some aren't built to be folded.
This one is compact. The perfect tool. As shown
Nice.
by... Let's see. What's the name for this world's version of Snake?
Oh, yes. What is Snake?
Bald Snape.
What?
Yes, the perfect... the legendary...
Rigid raccoon.
For what?
Rigid raccoon.
The rigid raccoon. I don't know if I want to call him rigid raccoon, but okay.
That
I was thinking about making
That,
I tried.
Someone's good isn't much better, but
you put more effort into it than I did. I put the most effort was just changing Snake to Snape.
I was gonna go with some other kind of reptile.
The frigid raccoon. Because we will not call it rigid. We will call it the frigid raccoon.
Righteous raccoon.
Frigid. You may think they are righteous, but they were really cold.
British frog.
I will hit you. Now that you have your sneaking device, what exactly are you all doing?
I'm just doing some recon.
That is very good. It is always good to plan out the recon for what?
Well, that is a good question. I don't believe talking about such business is, would say, safe.
That is very fair.
Mm-hmm. Glad you understand. I can always trust you to be most professional.
Obviously, I am very professional. I am the most professional, actually. It would make sense that you would believe me to be the most professional of all of the mercs with bacon. You had to go and compliment him. I am the absolute. As he goes to go and say something else, just walks over, switches the gear. Just without even saying anything, switches the gear, picks up bacon, puts bacon back on the chair, and just goes back to working on his gun.
Nice. Yeah, you guys are fun.
We try to be. Helps with the whole I don't even know. She just gives up and walks over. She just full on gives up.
Fair enough.
She just goes over, sees what he's working on, and just helps him with whatever. Well, if you guys don't have anywhere to be, then you're free to go and hang out over here, but since it sounds like you guys have a little mission to do, we won't keep you. Unless you want to hire our services, good luck.
Okay. We'll be seeing you, hopefully. Alright, let's go.
Stealthily picking up Mao. Are you carrying Mao, or are you? Because Mao is in the box.
I'm carrying the box, so therefore I'm carrying Mao.
It's a giant box. It's big enough to fit you. You guys gonna be heading over?
I'll manage.
So you're gonna be heading out from here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So something I was gonna bring up, but I felt like saying it at the time would be wrong. Weren't we also getting a disguise for Larry?
Nope.
Larry is very inconspicuous.
That's fair.
As a lot of you are going to be heading on out, I would like speed checks from all three. From not from Mao, because Mao is asleep.
Okay. Time
Let's
for
see for
speed.
you.
I will use the one inspiration got this session.
Mm-hmm. Also,
Is
speed
this a
implied because
stealth
I'm
check?
being carried.
This is effectively a stealth check.
Effectively.
Do I
I'm
get advantage for my disguise?
We'll see. Because you're technically not in your disguise right now.
15 plus
Of course I am. I'm delivering a precious baby.
So I got
You are magnet to those. What'd you get? Oh, this is
This
gonna
is
be
what I
great.
get for calling Teach's a precious baby.
You got a nat 1. Larry got a 3.
Christ, I should have gone that as 11.
Hey,
Yeah,
who's
that's
carrying a
a lot.
box over there?
You joke. I need to do the luck roll, because now that you're going in a different direction than I thought you guys were going to go into today. Let me go ahead and just see.
We are being good detectives.
Under
I'm
a
getting caught
10 is
instantly, I'm
better.
failing.
I mean,
Under a
I
10
feel
is
like
better.
that crime scene is cursed because every time we've done this, it's always gone south for 2 out of the 3 people.
You're lucky that Jeff is nowhere to be seen. However,
Oh boy.
as you're transporting the box over, you do get accosted by not one of like the various policemen that are patrolling.
Oh.
You lot seem a little bit familiar. If I recall correctly, I believe I saw all of you earlier in the... yesterday or the day before. What brings you all here at this hour? As you see the police chief come up.
Ah.
All of us?
Yep. He met
Oh.
you guys, well, to be fair, not you. You're right. Technically you have 2 different disguises. So for Gertrude, no. But, for,
Bob was in shadow armor too, as well.
Bob is not in shadow armor right now.
yep.
And
Yeah,
Larry
this-
only just came here.
Well, no, it's,
Civilians.
he was one of the people that interrogated. For, like, he was one of the
Oh.
people that met,
Oh.
like, back when, like, after, like, in session 2. Alongside Lemon.
Okay, that's what you meant. I thought you were referring to over
Nope.
here.
Yeah, he was, he met with, you guys after, what happened initially with the foxtails.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Good evening, officer. Or detective. What's the right word in that sentence? We're just looking to get a drink.
Drink at this hour.
I know.
Interesting. I would advise to be a little bit careful. There's been a series of incidents lately. If you...
Explain.
I would recommend actually probably going back home for the night. There's been a few villain attacks around the area. Vigilantes have been causing some problems as well.
Damn. Hopefully no one got hurt.
A few.
Damn. Sucks to hear about that.
Yeah, I would.
I guess we should head home then.
He will look to the three of you. Do you need an escort?
Yeah. Well, isn't that dark, is it? Just looks up, still sees the, like, night lights of the city.
He just kind of gives a nod. Still probably better to give you some kind of escort. He will blow out on a whistle. Say these people are brought back to their car and sent on their way back to the residential district, will you? Sir, yes, sir. Sorry to ruin your drinks for the evening. But he will
It's all good. We can do it some other night.
give a nod and seem to head on away. Officers Joseph and Jonathan. Of course, it's these two. We'll escort you. Will you bring them back to where your car is?
Yeah, because it doesn't have the right license plate on it. It'll be sussy as fuck.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Yeah,
The question
I
is,
suppose-
do they automatically recognize it's not the right license plate?
I would assume maybe, but even so, I'm not gonna fucking chance it. So, I'm thinking we walk somewhere and then we take a cab home. Because this kind of ruined my plan.
Yeah, kind of did, didn't it?
I don't want to commit a crime.
I mean, you do know a place you can go to if you feel like you can't be able to make it home.
Want to Doofenbake?
Yeah.
I mean, okay.
I think enough time has passed that, like, maybe the heroes have left by now.
Possibly.
Yeah, we can go to Doofenbake and be like, hey, we'll stay here and then get a cab or something.
Also, we have a giant box with us now.
Yeah, we have a box.
They bring you
There's a
here.
cart inside. They won't ask questions.
Since it is so late, it'll be hard for you to get a cab this late at night. Because I will say, from everything of like having to like walk throughout the city and stuff and spending some time in there, it's not just 10 p.m. anymore. It's about like 11:50. But you say that you
that is
know the
almost up
people
midnight.
here, as you
Aren't there
what's up?
like late night cabs for like people who were out drinking?
I wouldn't know because I
We
don't go
are
out
in the
drinking.
entertainment district.
You know what? That's fair. You could possibly.
Yeah.
As you make it clear, though, that you don't have that your car is not here. They will the shop you see is closing up actually.
Yeah.
But as let's just get these and we move these to the side. As the lot of you come back over, Doofy will just like look out like, we have not done anything wrong. Every single time that just an officer has to come by just because we go and just use a little bit too much power sometimes. And no, sir, we're not here about that this tonight. These fine folk are. They say that they need to stay here. Oh, hello! You're all
There's the
back
cat.
already. You're the
yeah,
cat's in the box. He can't see it.
Hey, Doofy. We're not gonna stay
Hello?
there. We're just here to get a cab.
Oh, okay then. Well, make yourself at home. Goodbye, officers. Welcome in. As he just like ushers you all in.
Yeah.
The officers will stay there for a little bit before heading off.
Also remember, Ron, it's a big box.
Yeah, it's a big box.
Oh, right, yeah.
It's a box made
Should've
large
been
enough to
covered.
fit you.
Mm-hmm.
I probably would have to have it, like, closed in order to, like, just keep it from, like, wobbling.
It's just a huge box. That's why I was making the mention that it's a little awkward for you carrying it the way you are, but you're able to make do because you're you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Big
I
strong.
am big.
So, are you all staying the night, or are you need to get a cab? I thought that you would. Is that car across the street not yours?
I think so. Yeah, kind of, sorta.
It looks like one I've seen that Ori drives.
What?
Yes.
Looks to the box.
It looks similar. I've seen it once or twice at least.
Right. Okay. Probably should speak to Ori about that at some point. Yeah. What I said earlier was entirely the truth on that matter. I'm just here to wait for a cab.
I mean, if you want to stay the night, you're welcome to.
It's so hard to say no to you.
Well, it's just a matter of if you want to or not. Or do you have somewhere you need to be?
Do we have somewhere we need to be?
You
Well,
could be able to.
We didn't.
Do you need to go to your base? Do you need to go to the mansion? Where you want to go?
Well. Not really, no.
Hey, Zero.
Yeah, what's up?
Oh. Can I go outside or jump out of the box and like go through the... Wait, are we outside or inside?
I would say you're like
Inside at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
We're inside at this point.
Well, I was gonna go jump out. Go use the
I
little
was gonna
cat's
say-
room.
I was gonna say, I set the box down, so that, like, we can, go talk in, like, in the next room over. So that,
That Mao
So that
gets
Mao
a little
isn't
bit more
disturbed.
rest. Yeah.
yeah.
Just quote unquote use the cat's room, i.e., goes back to the car, switches the plates again.
Do Do you come back in with the hat?
Yeah, just comes back and like sneakily. Oh, well, plates back on.
Huh?
Oi, the cat!
Hi, Doofy.
Where have you been?
Scouting around.
Find anything out?
Well, I was able to find out that you guys got caught, which means like I can do much else.
Yeah, sorry about that. And I guess it was hard moving around with a big box.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, you weren't carrying the box. You could have gone ahead.
Yeah, but why would I just abandon you two?
I mean, remember what Lara was speaking about not going there by ourselves?
Yeah, it would have been bad.
See,
Why would it have been bad? Huh? Going to a place by ourselves? Why would it not? Why would it
we're
have
going
been
to
bad?
dangerous area.
What's dangerous about it?
It could be some villainous individuals hiding out, possibly.
Where did you say? In my neighborhood? How dare they?
Yeah, potential.
That won't do. As he just starts heading over to towards the stairs, he presses into the wall, opens up a little doorway that leads to the basement, and just starts walking down. That won't do.
Huh.
He just
I should go check on him.
yeah. So
just-
let me just.
Yeah, you should do
Behold, the
that.
Devillainator!
Just
The
walks on
villain.
2 legs. Oh, no, 4 legs, just 2 legs at this point. Just walks.
Yep. You just go down the same way. Darn it. Come on. So hard with this invisible wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be like that.
Yeah. Also, they're gone. Their shift is
The
done.
room is limiting our power.
A little bit. As you see that Miss Benton Smurf is just cleaning up for the day. Oh, he left the secret wall open. Do you all want to go down and play with Doofy?
Well, I am curious what's going on down there.
It's a secret little playroom. He thinks that I don't know about it.
Well, I guess maybe we should give the two some space. It could be a nemesis thing.
Nemesis thing? What are you talking about? The two of them are really good friends.
Right, yeah.
Here.
My mistake.
You
They're good
all?
friends.
She just gives each of you some hot cocoa. You all go down there, have some fun. And if you want any midnight snacks of any kind, just come on up.
That is very much appreciated. She looks to the two others. Okay, just nods to the secret entrance. Let's go.
Just head on down.
Yeah.
A lot of you head on down, following after Ori, who's following after Doofy. As you all get down to his super secret playroom that's just filled to the brim with robotics and such. Just different kinds of machines all over. There's a lot of them don't seem to make any sense. One of them just seems to just constantly be billowing with smoke. It looks like it's broken, but at the same time, maybe that's just how it works. And he just goes over to like a chair with like a computer screen and just starts typing in on it. And Ori, as you get over to it, you see that like cameras all around the city just start lighting up. That won't do. Not in my neighborhood. Where exactly was this place?
You remember where? Yeah, pretty much that. Then.
Where I didn't hear anything.
Oh, I'm blood.
Oh, you blood. Okay. That makes sense.
Because we don't actually know the address.
The blah, I see.
So-
I see.
Well, we know, but not like player-wise.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really haven't given it a
the
proper...
place with the giant hole in front.
Yeah, that's very fair. Okay, well, the giant hole, well, that's that's where the vigilantes think they're very secretive about their little hideout. Oh, but we know. As, like...
No, the
Guys.
other one.
The one in front of, I believe it was the restaurant.
Oh, this one over
In the street.
the crime scene? This one right here?
Yes.
As you know.
Okay. I mean... the hole in the street. Yes, that got opened up recently. I don't even know really why it got opened up, but I will find out one day. But as you see what looks to be the cameras start to like just hover over the city, you realize he's just using a bunch of drones. As it focuses in on the crime scene itself. Going in, you all have a visual representation of the crime scene. Wood is splintered everywhere. Any kind of like seating tables, counters, they're all just like completely destroyed inside. The stairway leading up is completely wrecked. Looking at this, a brawl could have happened here, and no one would question it. Interesting.
Huh.
Yeah, that was pretty much how it was when I got in as well. I mean, probably sans the freshly paved path over to the stairs.
Yes, it's not changed at all.
It changed it all from when are we talking?
The last time it was broken.
Before and everything. Last time it was broken, you say?
Oh, yes, no, this is just very much the same.
So it gets broken in on the regular?
Oh, you don't remember? Just looks over to Ori.
Okay, do I remember?
Now that you're you have Doofy here, you realize that Doofy originally owned that place.
Oh, you moved.
Yes, after final confrontation, or at least I thought it was our final one. That was a few months ago. Actually, almost like a year ago at this point. It's hard to tell with time, but
Yeah.
a final
I've been like at
confrontation.
this location longer, I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, it's such a nice location. I enjoy it more. I'm honestly thankful
really
that
is.
you had ruined all my plans back then and completely destroyed my my laboratory and like the evil invention I made to go and make everyone in the town go to sleep. You really just like waggles his finger over at Ori. You really got me that time. I don't even know how
Did
you
I make the hole? It's like not saying that out loud, but more just internally. Did I make the hole?
Did I do that?
Oh God. Maybe.
Yes, I'd given this place over to what were those people? The Foxtail Associates. They said they were going to use it of some kind, and that was I gave the deed over to them and got a nice hefty sum like a few months ago.
Right. I recall they mentioned that Foxtail, the reason he came to that spot was to finalize some construction plans.
Finalize construction plans?
I think they were trying to.
For your information, Bob, what you remember is that
Yeah.
that place was supposed to be fixed up.
Yes, exactly. That's what I meant by construction plans.
That's odd then. If it was supposed to be fixed up, then why is it still broken? Why is everything still a mess?
Yeah, that's what we're trying to figure out.
Very odd, very peculiar.
Yeah.
Unless he likes a mess.
Oh,
Or he could use the mess.
What if this means that they hadn't. That Foxtail didn't arrive at the scene, and it was taken someone before he got there?
Okay, so if that's the case, then we probably need to at least get a general GPS tracker to figure out what path he would have taken. Then at least go along that line.
Hey, Zero.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, what's up?
Foxtail is a very busy man and very important.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he probably has other personal drivers for him as well, and not just Bob.
Nope. He's
Okay, just
it's something you've questioned before, but he's only ever really used you.
Right. Then how is he gonna get to this spot without Bob driving him because he was gonna be busy that night?
Yeah.
Was he kidnapped far before then?
Kidnapped?
No, this is me like speaking out of character.
Oh.
Yeah. Because if the case is that Bob's always the main driver, but he wasn't driving at the time, then that means, and he was going to be out the whole night. That means one of three potential possibilities. The other snuck into the home and kidnapped him there, which was unlikely. Or the main office is where it's also potential. Or he's been gone for a while and only the show of it was happening recently.
I believe we are aware he was at the main office before he got taken.
Yeah.
Time.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah.
Sorry, as I see you all are having an inner monologue. I do that to myself all the time. I can see it in your eyes. But, why would it have been dangerous to go here, exactly? It doesn't look dangerous at all.
Oh, an officer got killed outside near the sinkhole.
Oh my!
Crystalline creature. Go figure.
Oh! One of them again.
Wait, you've seen them before?
Oh, I've seen them all over the city. They're almost like an infestation. I believe that the villain's name is... Soldier, yes! That one.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, creepy guy.
Do you have... Oh, sorry, you go first. You go first.
No, I was going down the dead end, really. Maybe we could capture one of the soldiers and interrogate them. That's really unlikely, and they probably just killed themselves before we could do anything.
That's morbid.
I don't know if they can even speak.
That also is fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a map by chance of where they've been popping up?
all over the city, but I can be able to give you some idea.
Yeah, just trying to see if there's a pattern to their appearances.
Yeah, I can give it to you I can give it to you later if you want.
Yeah, it is getting late. Some rest would probably be appreciated. Though the option to drive back to the mansion or the other base is an option as well.
Another base? You have a new base. Interesting.
Not my base.
Oh.
Points over to Gertrude. Hers.
Oh, you have a base. Is it nearby mine? He squints at you.
Is it?
Technically.
It is.
Yeah, in the same.
It's in the same
district,
city.
Not necessarily so close, just in the same district.
What do you think of Ori the cat? Would you describe yourself as their nemesis?
Oh no.
I don't think I would. No.
Okay, then you could be able to have your base in my city. Just continues playing around with the drones.
It should be quite obvious. She looked like she was picking her words.
He does not notice.
Yeah, I get that, but like, it looked like she had choice words that she was scooching aside for something more preferable.
So, do we want to head back to the base, or do we want to head back to the mansion? It sucks that we didn't make it to the crime scene, but I mean, like, maybe for the best. It seems like there's nothing there.
Yeah, we did get to stay inside. Nothing's there.
Yeah, nothing's there.
Those drones are really useful.
Yeah. Actually, wait.
What's
Can we
in the
check what's
hole?
inside the hole? Yeah. I was gonna say the same thing.
Can you use the drones inside the hole?
Let me go ahead and see what's inside of the hole. As you go, you see one of the drones go down into the hole, and you see almost like a glint for a second. As it looks like this hole's been somewhat covered up already, but there seems to be a glint to light in here. And then all of your eyes kind of just like slowly like widen as you realize that lining the entire like walls of this hole are all just crystal-like soldiers. As one just simply reaches out, grabs the drone, and breaks it.
Ah,
There's your villain.
well.
Huh.
So
Who
I
would've
don't think
thought
we
something-
need that map pattern. I don't think we need the map pattern anymore.
They might be traveling through the... Ooh, through the underground. Interesting. Why are they all in that hole?
Beats me.
Well, on the bright side, it probably means there's something that they're protecting over there. Hey, I'm
Like
gonna...
entrance to a mysterious villain lair.
Yeah. Hey, Zero?
Yeah, what's up?
I'm gonna private message Larry
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, what's up?
You knew, didn't you? You knew about this, didn't you?
Not that.
Okay, so there was something else you were hiding then.
Damn, caught out.
Also, technically, I don't think he actually met the person, because they're constructs.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah. but it would mean it's a case of, do constructs have a soul?
Well,
Here's-
as far as
here's
he's
the thing.
concerned, possibly not.
Here's the thing, though, specifically in the wording that Ori used, and the way Larry responded. Not that he was hiding something else. It's
Oh,
a guaranteed
100%.
now.
Yeah. Yeah. Just not gonna press about this further, but if there's any danger, you should probably tell us. Otherwise, we're going with Plan B if things go south.
I don't know if there was a dangerous. He'll say out loud, Can you get a drone to look back in the crime scene? Well, sure, why? Just, are there any, were there any trap holes or something? Like, any kind of, latch to lead in, further down below? You think I made a secret base that didn't have multi-floors to it? What do you take me for? Oh. He just he actually just thinks afterwards. Oh. As he he'll play around with stuff. He will have a drone actually go back in, mess around with some of the rubble, and just kind of you see little robotic arms in the lens to kind of just raise up this little trap door, and then it goes down below.
Huh.
And you see you see two people in a small room, one seemingly gathering things up and the other one seemingly fine for the most part. Has what looks to be some rope around their hands. As you see two peoples.
Oh, two of the peoples.
Two peoples.
Two people.
Two peoples.
Two people.
You see two people.
Two people.
You see two people at this crime scene. Two people. Where's the crime scene? There's the crime scene.
Oh, damn.
You see two people.
Oh, hey.
Ah, I recognize those two.
Yeah.
I have no idea who one of them is, but I
Oh.
know who the other one is. Well, so that's a problem. But it's good news. He's alive.
Yep. Bad news is we found them. You need to get the drone out of there.
As you're saying, we need to get the drone out of there. I would like each of you to roll me speed on if you catch something or not. As the drone is destroyed the second it tries to even leave.
Oh boy.
But do you see something is the question.
How many do I get to put in?
You could put in as many as you want.
So I got a 22.
I'm putting one in.
22 as well.
Okay, that's funny.
Join us into 22s.
He's gonna have
I
a very difficult time doing that. He needs a nat 20.
So 12, and then do 2. So
You wanna
12.
go? If you go 2, then you're at least part
of it.
I mean, technically, both are part of it.
12 also, so
For Gertrude, you're just happy to see your employers alive. For Ori and for Bob, You see the one who seems to notice the drone first isn't the villain. It's Foxtail. And then
I mean, makes
moments
sense.
later, you see him, you don't hear anything. You see him say something, the villain turn around and destroy the drone in the blink of an eye.
Right, we had no idea what he said there.
Did you see his mouth clearly?
Nope.
It was too pixelated.
Nope, not even pixelated. It's just not the right angle. You saw him say something,
Ah.
but he was turning his head as he was doing it.
I gotcha. He said something.
Oh, damn.
Hmm. Well. Wait, if that means he's close by, then... I mean, we're not gonna obviously charge that. That's... Considering with all that over there, especially in the hole, it's probably bad news already.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay, so asking this to whoever of you has a much more understanding of villains. Who was that?
I don't know.
Would I know?
Nope.
Makes sense.
Larry, what about you?
I don't know.
Damn it.
So he's probably an upstart then, or somebody that's hiding his identity as a villain by being a villain.
Possibly.
Hmm.
In any case,
How
at
did
least
he?
we have.
How did this drone get destroyed again?
You couldn't even tell. Just in a blink of an eye, it was just like immediately destroyed. The man turned and it was gone.
Hmm.
Do you want to try and ask
What?
Doofy? Gertrude?
Did anyone see how it was destroyed?
I didn't see how it was destroyed, but I could be able to try and slow down the frames.
Clever. Yeah.
As you see him put it in slow-mo, it doesn't work. It's just too fast. Double the slow-mo. Too fast. Triple the slow-mo. You see the man seem to have picked up... It looks like it was just some kind of like a rock or something, maybe a pebble. Flick it at the drone and immediately have it just afterwards screen goes to black.
Hmm.
Doofy just
I did
throws
all
his
that
hands
with
up.
my-
A freaking pebble! I wish I didn't see that.
That
That
You're
pebble must be
fucking-
moving at the speed of sound, man.
yeah,
It's still a pebble.
it's probably being the equivalent of being shot.
I need to make them shot
Yeah, your stuff hasn't been bulletproof. I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, yeah. I don't really like guns. So I try to stay away from them.
Yeah. And
I
a
don't
drone
know.
wouldn't exactly be heavy duty either.
That's fair.
Not to mention, bullets are a lot lighter than that rock that he threw. It's traveling the same speed. It's gonna have a lot more impact.
Give a nod to that.
I'm unsure what kind of quirk that is. Some kind of speed enhancement, possibly.
Whatever the case, we're toast if he hits us with it. Even
Yep.
if I go all out, I'm not sure if I could survive that.
Yeah, there has to be. There's always a limit to these types of things. It's just figuring what it is.
Here's an idea. We know at least what they look like. We could go asking the vigilantes if they know anything about this individual. Maybe he has a weakness.
Definitely, but I would recommend keeping it to people that we can fully keep this open to.
Of course.
Again, we're not supposed to be investigating this quite openly.
Yeah, true. Unless we were vigilantes.
Mm-hmm.
Are you vigilantes?
I'm working on it.
Where's your suit?
Working on it.
Do you need one?
I have one custom ordered. It's going to be finished soon, I think.
Is that a challenge?
They'll do it.
You can always use a spare. If nothing else.
I mean, you're right on that, but it feels kind of wrong to commission someone without paying them. So, I guess, yeah, if you wanna. How much do you cost?
Looks to you. One favor.
A favor, you say? That's a very hard bargain. But you seem like a trustworthy sort, so yeah, sure.
All right then. I will cash in the favor now. He goes over to you with a book.
Okay.
Can you give me some driving tips? I need to fix my. I need to get a new. Go through the process of getting another license, and I really could use some expert opinion on.
Of course, of course. I can give you. Well, I wouldn't say crash course. You're going to try to avoid doing that.
Yes, that was definitely a problem. One of the many.
Right. Yeah, I can give you some tips on driving.
Excellent, and then I can be able to help you get a new suit, one better than any would be able to make.
I'm really interested in what you're going to make.
Oh, I'm sure we can be able to figure something out. Just steals the designs.
How did I get this?
Just steals the designs.
Yep.
We can easily be able to work something out. As he'll get to work on making something for you. I'll ask you all, what would you like to do for the end of the night? As, I guess you'll be staying here for the night? Do you want to try and make your way back to the mansion? As far as you're aware, the car should be fine now.
Yep.
The car should be fine. I could drive back to the mansion real quick, pick some things. Maybe pick up a driving manual just in case.
Well, I mean, that way you could be able to sleep at the mansion instead if you wanted to.
Yeah.
I mean, that too.
We could also probably drive by and pick up the maids too. Bring them back home.
That. Okay, I'm assuming one of us has their number, so we could just call and ask if they got home safe.
I still don't have my phone.
Yep.
And I am
right,
worried.
okay, so it's Bob. It's Bob's job to call. Okay, Bob's gonna call the maids.
Oh, you won't have cell service down here?
You are so right in that. Okay, out of the basement I go. Oh, up I go.
Up you go.
I'll go and get ready for the trip. Hope you have a good one, Doofy. It was nice talking to you again.
It's nice seeing you again as well, Ori.
Yep. Hopefully we can get this resolved and then we can get back to what we usually do.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. Have a good one.
Mm-hmm. You too. And then just goes back to the stairs.
Yeah, here, I got you. It's, like I said, it's a pain to do it around. You have to flip yourself around, then just go like that. There we go. Gertrude, you gonna go up as well?
Yeah. I'll leave the man to his work.
Okay. Do all of you want to return to the mansion?
Yep,
Okay.
that's a good thing to do, I think. And
You...
pick up the maids, or at least ask where the fuck they are.
Where'd your car go?
Oh, it's over there.
Oh. Oh, right, I put the... Right, it's on the other side of it, yeah. As you would call up the maids, you don't seem to get an answer. It is kind of late.
That is true.
Would you like to try and head there yourselves, or would you like to just assume they might have made it to the mansion?
Hey, if anything, just drop me off at the base. I'll check up on them and then I'll call you. I'll probably just stay
drop
over
me
there
off
for the
already.
night.
You head over to the base.
Oh, Gertrude also wanted to jump off? Like,
Yeah.
See how it is. Okay, just me
I
and
mean,
you.
it is my
Aaron.
mother's base.
Fair enough.
As the two of you go down, you would find that the maid as well as the two guards are no longer there.
Okay. Cool, still here.
You see that she has like kind of tucked herself in the corner and is just like a blanket over top of her. As the two of you walk in, you see that she has not gone to sleep as she just waves to you. It seems like they've installed a coffee machine. She's just sipping something as she's still looking over specs of the place.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Endless energy.
meanwhile, malware as the little cat bot will give you a robotic meow as it's still been working on slowly on the J-bot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you need the garage? Do you need the Do you need the car to come in?
Oh, no. We're trying to see if there was that before, but no. Bob's just taking the car back to the mansion.
Oh no,
You want
there's
to
an
head back
easy.
there too, or no?
There's an easy. Oh no, I'm fine here. There's a lot to look over here.
Okay. What were you saying?
I was just gonna say if you need the car to come down, she just presses a button on like a little like laptop she has, and like you hear gears kind of like whirring a little bit as Bob, you in the car can see like a little pathway leading down into the base from here.
Huh.
Hmm.
So that's how they get in.
Neat.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, let's close in. Hopefully Bob isn't deciding to drive in here now.
Drives in halfway, gets crushed.
Do you want to try and drive in?
No, I'm joking.
Not gonna drive
Nope,
in?
nope.
You're probably already midway,
we have-
heading the other way.
Oh yeah, the plan was to drop off Ori and then drive away, and we did. New.
So yeah, Ori, you go over, I guess, to do some more work.
Not on JBot currently. I trust malware to have it. Just check out blueprints and schematics of this place. See if I can create a tunnel.
Gotcha. You ask for some like the blueprints. She'll have she has like a tablet. She just kind of gives it to you. You can easily make a few tunnels during the night.
Oh yeah. It's gonna take
And
a
Gertrude?
while to get all the way back to the mansion.
I'm looking over some of my mother's things, looking at like her suits and stuff. Like
That's fair.
it's a lot.
Just taking it in.
Yeah. Suit especially, like if that could be adapted for her body, be really nice to have something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But
Maybe you could be able to
she's
get
a lot
that.
spikier than her mother when she gets big.
I mean, all you gotta do is ask the right people. Maybe they could be able to fashion it similar.
Yep.
But as the two of you will spend your time here, Bob, you and Larry will be making your way
Yeah.
back to the mansion.
Yep.
And as you're heading back there, I think that's a good time to properly end for tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Oh,
What we shouldn't have done, we split the party.
yeah. Also, I don't know who Yao ranked up. Give a wild guess as to who I'm ranking up. I have no idea.
Larry?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I have no idea either.
Yeah.
Is it Dr. Boofenmertz? That's fair. That's fair.
Binton Smurf.
Benton Smith.
+1.
The doofy Binton Smurf.
Doofy Bentonsmurf.
Yeah.
It's Ori's best friend
Right.
/ arch enemy.
Bogo's Benton?
Who? We are not doing that here. We will not do that here. I've seen that brain rot. If he never shows up again, I just felt like it was important to do. Here's the thing, he might show up again. As long as Ori remains in the
He's
game,
gonna show up again.
as long as Ori is in this game, this character will be here, because that's the only reason this character exists.
And maybe his twin brother shows up, Redestro. No, he won't. No,
No.
he won't.
No, I can't do that. I have a very big argument of not ever having, like, normal characters in this.
I know. I just want to bring up the joke that Redestro looks like.
You guys have made that joke already. You made that last time.
It's not about making the joke. It's about bringing it up again because I am not tired of it yet, and I'm sure a lot of people are, and that's funny to me.
That's fine. But yeah, they're
But
gonna.
but you know what we don't get tired of?
What's up?
Thanking you for
Thank you
session.
for session.
Aw.
Thank you for session zero.
Well, thank you all for having fun and playing. I think this is where we will end the little recording. We've gone longer than I thought we were going to go today, and at least we were able to recover from the not so great start. But next time we will meet, we will see the start of a new day, and we will see how these little protagonists go with the information that they've learned. But for now, that'll be it
Yeah.
for the recording side, so bye-bye.